like once a week, or at least I'm trying to do once a week, I take like all my clothes that I've washed. It's been 2 weeks, but I try to reorganize it instead of just having everything hanging, or reorganize it so it's not like a big mess, because I think if you guys remember back in January when I did a vlog, I like redid my whole closet like from back to like how it used to be, and worked really well. However, recently it hasn't been that great because I've been just busy. I don't know, it doesn't look a lot cleaner, but it definitely opens that spot up, which makes it so much better. Hey you guys, it's me, and welcome to, I think, day 15 according to this. I've gotten up, did everything a little bit. I'm basically editing, I don't know, Sundays and yesterday's vlog, and I'm going to combine them into one. I didn't really vlog yesterday. I think I have like 3 files according to this because I was just busy and it was bad. And then I didn't even do anything because I was like freaking out about an exam I had yesterday, so I didn't do anything yesterday. I didn't vlog. I didn't do anything. It literally was just like all I did. I didn't even go on like computer or anything, so it was just like it was weird. But today's it's rainy. It's gloomy. Luckily, I don't know if you guys can hear the sky. I know it looks like really nice and bright and like sunny, but it's not. It's raining. It's gloomy, and it's been like on and off like rain. So that's basically it. I'm going to edit these little vlogs and then probably study more because I have an exam that I haven't finished completely yet. We got a homework assignment yesterday, which is like another 100 questions due tomorrow, and then I think we also have like another 3 exams tomorrow or 4, and then we have another practical, which is so much fun. But that's basically it. I haven't really done much of anything else. Yeah. Oh, I did clean my closet this morning. If you guys saw, I'm probably going to also clean out, or do not clean out, but like just clean my little dresser area too, because the past couple weeks have been like really busy. It's just like, it's actually like kind of like the past month. It's just like everything I just like kind of like throw everywhere, and then I never like put it back properly. Like I do, but eventually it just like takes forever, and sometimes it's just nice to like have it like all the way done and stuff. So I did a little bit yesterday when I got home. I did put away a couple necklaces and bracelets that were just out there, and I'm like, don't want to get dusty, and it's better if I, like, instead of looking for it later on, it's just easier if I put it away now and then instead of later. So I might go do that while my vlog is uploading, and then I'll probably end all of that, and then I'll do my little homework assignments, and then probably work out, and then sorry, I got distracted a little easily, but that's okay. But that's, I don't know what I'm doing today. Like, it's very my life is very boring, so I don't know what to do. Like I'm kind of excited just to clean everything up because like I wanted space. I don't remember if I showed you guys, but I think like a week ago, a couple weeks ago, might have been 2 weeks, I don't know. I took a bunch of pictures down from my wall, not all of them, but like the bottom half, and I thought about putting a shelf in. My parents turned down that idea like right away. They're like, no. So I figured I was going to actually just like have it like built in and attach it to the wall and everything, but they said no to that. So I figured I would just make a shelf, but I don't know exactly when I have to make a shelf, and I have to make a gift for one of my friends. Like, her birthday passed. Like, I still have her gifts, and so does my friend and stuff. So all we have to do is wrap them. But we have this idea, and I don't want to, like, say it on here because I think she watches these vlogs. So if you're watching it, this is why. But, like, I have a couple of things that I want to do that we kind of, like, thought over, but I haven't yet to, like, actually do it. So I got to do that, and I don't know what I'm going to see her, and it might be until, like, January. So basically her Christmas and her birthday present are just going to be, like, one massive thing. Of like just gifts, I guess. But it's gonna be fun. So here's the thing. So I gotta like backtrack because it's gonna be really confusing. I wanted to create some shelves because I wasn't like, I have so much stuff right there, but like I need like sword space, and I guess I really wanted a shelf just to like put in like my kind of filming equipment, which is mostly just like my technology stuff that I can like store away and pull out all the, like whenever I need it. And then have like a backpack spot too, because I literally have all my backpacks, which I don't know if you guys can see, like right here. So here's one backpack. This is my work bag. This is my current purse. That's the bag I took with my luggage, I think last week, yeah. And then this is the backpack I usually take to school. This was my last year's backpack, and this is still the one I currently use too. But that's the one when I go to school, like actual classes, that's the one I take. And everything. I currently have, ooh, focus. Oh my gosh, why aren't you focusing? So I emptied out my thing, but I currently have day 13 and 14 going up. There's 24 minutes left for it to upload, but I did clear out my memory. So that's good. I got the vlog ready to go up. So once I'm done explaining what I was going to explain, I'm going to tackle my dresser and then work on my school stuff. Basically, so one, like I have like this, I consider it dead space. Like I don't really use that corner. It's like hasn't changed. It's kind of like where I just stuff everything. So I was gonna have like my whole backpacks and maybe like a pair of shoes and everything, so I wouldn't have to like worry about it. But I think now what I'm going to do is, because I do have like, I think some cards like underneath right here. Like I have Uno, a few others, like I have mini playing cards and stuff too. I have these ones. And then I also like wanted to grab some, I think I also have like a chessboard over there too. So like I always, and then what I was talking about was I wanted to get that game. But what I wanted to do along with that was like have a shelf and then have like a few games that I constantly like would want to play with that. And then I was going to grab some succulents that I have outside and bring it in for the winter. I have one kind, and then I was also thinking about bringing my mint leaves, like just a little bit of it, and then have that grow into like little containers. Because I was gonna upcycle those yogurt containers, and I think they're called Wii or Oi. I'm not exactly sure, but they're like the OUI. And so they're really these really cute glass containers. So I was like, maybe I could just like upcycle those into like holding succulents or something. So I wanted those in there, and then I have some candles. So I was like, maybe I can keep there. And then I wanted a catch-all dish because although I don't use keys as often anymore, I still like to have something that I can just like throw over there and grab or switch over, because a lot of times what I end up doing is, whether or not I'm like, if I'm going for a bike ride, I always bring my like bike lock key with me, but that's in one of my backpacks, and sometimes I like never remember where to put it. I used to have like, I still have the keychain and everything where my headphones are. However, I don't really want it there because they're kind of like in the opposite end. Before, when I used to go to school a lot, like I would constantly be driving every day, so unless if I was switching cars over or something because I needed gas, I would drive the same car. And so therefore, and because I drove more often than my brother, I would, not even more often, like all the time compared to my brother, I would just hold on to the keys. And so usually my keys would be in my backpack or something, or like right over there in the corner. And it's not a bad place or a thing to have, but like sometimes, like if my parents wanted to take my car and I would take theirs, they'd wake up at like 4 or 5. They'd be leaving at like 5 in the morning or something, or 5 or 6 in the morning, and I didn't have to leave sometimes till like 8, 10 o'clock or something, depending on when mine and my brother's classes would like come together. So sometimes they would try to find my keys, but they turn on the light, and like, because they couldn't just find it like right away, they'd have to like look through, or it'd be like on that counter or this counter or something. And so I wanted something like that, so I kind of like just a catch-all area. And so I was like, okay, it's cool. And then I have like these little like figurines like everywhere. Like I used to have my piggy bank, which is like a frog, and I do have like an actual piggy bank there later on. Like I just want something where I can have it like organized, and it looks cute, but it's also like very functional. And for me, it's like a nice place to like have storage, because I do have like the 3-tiered storages, but they're not the best looking things in the world, and I fill them up like super fast, and then it's not like a good size, because one of them can hold one thing, but they can't hold something else or another thing, and it just doesn't feel right. And like, it's not really like a specific spot for it. So I was like, I'll do that, and then I could even get rid of some other things that I just want to get rid of, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's why I wanted to have a storage unit. But like, I don't think anybody cares. So that was my main purpose, was that I wanted to like have a set place, mostly to put like all my bags, because they're literally taking here, and then every time I vacuum, I literally have to move them all over again, instead of just having them put into like a specific spot. it's lunch-ish time. It's like almost 2, like 1:48. And I haven't had lunch yet, but I did have water. But I did edit. I didn't edit anything. No, I did a quiz or an exam, and I basically only have like 5 questions left, which is amazing. I'm eating lunch, but I don't know what I want to eat. So I have leftover Manchurian, or I can have tacos, and I'm kind of leaning towards tacos, but I don't really know if that's what I want. I mean, there is barbacoa, but I don't really want barbacoa, so nachos. Okay, bye.